I got gold around my neck, that shit'll make you blink.
So, have you noticed, it could be days on end. It could be you just sitting at, your dinner table. It could be laying in the bed or sitting on the couch. You kind of thinking like, like there's something more that I should be doing, or something more that I know I could be doing, or something bigger that I should be a part of. If you feel that way, I feel that way too. And in this video, I just wanted to kind of, dive into, why you could be feeling that way, and then at the same time, why you might be feeling guilty thinking that way. Because I know for me, I was thinking about this earlier today before I made this video. I'm like, I should be doing something, more purposeful, I think, because I know, like, more than like every now and then, I always think about, hey, I always wanted to, help out people in any way I can. That's kind of like one reason why I really want to do YouTube, because, I could not only entertain people, but, I could give out like my experiences to, a much bigger platform, than to, maybe like talk to a couple of friends or whatever. So that's one thing, but I always be like, Dad, like I should be doing something bigger than just, working my normal job and, this and the third, and like I always get the minds like I should be like at like a bigger purpose, what I'm saying, something like doing something that's more, I guess, meaningful for me, or more meaningful that I feel like has a bigger or even like everlasting impact. And every time I think that, I was like, I always feel a little guilty, because honestly, in this time, in this day and age where, a lot of jobs are getting cut, a lot of people's jobs are getting lost to AI, or just company trying to cut calls because of it could be terrorists, could be changing calls, whatever it is. So while I feel like I'm like, Dad, like I'm there just working a regular job, and there has to be something bigger, but like at the same time I feel a little guilty. I'm like, there's people that would love to have to be in the position that I'm in right now, or they're unemployed, or may want a better job, or this and third. So it's like having that idea of like you should be like doing something bigger or have bigger purpose. What you're doing right now is uplifting, but at the same time it's kind of like, yeah, feeling guilty kind of thing. Cause I for myself, like I've been feeling this way for, I feel like, a while now, and it's so hard to kind of pinpoint like what direction to go to, because like the constant battles that like it's like you want to like just go off and try what you think is good, but at the same time like you need that stable income from the job that you had. So it's kind of like that balance of like, yes, I wanted to either do my own thing, or I want to start a nonprofit, or I want to start my own business or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I got this job. A lot of people don't have jobs right now, or slowly but surely losing their jobs, or want a better job. I should keep this. So like that's kind of the conundrum I'm in right now. That's the right word, conundrum. Yeah, we'll go with that, conundrum. So that's where I'm at right now. So it's kind of like that battle, and it's honestly for me it sucks, because it's just like when you're had that feeling, or you feel like you're destined for something bigger, or like you feel like you should be doing something more purposely at you, like it literally like will eat at you, like slowly but surely, or like it be on your mind, like when you're doing something boring at work, or when work is slow, or when you come home like tired, or you come home and it's like you don't feel motivated, or like your commute could be long. It's like I should be doing something better than this, but I'm in traffic for an hour, or I should be doing something different than this, but I'm not doing nothing at work, or I should be doing something better, something bigger, something more purposeful. But here I am just doing the same repetitive tasks that I've done like hundreds of thousands of times, and yeah, it sucks. Honestly, if I say it feels I said, like, if it feels like that, that juggles like that. Yeah, I want to do my own thing, but it's like I got this stable job, and it's like I don't know. It it just comes to, I guess, it probably comes to a point where I'm like, all right, where kind of like that purpose outweighs what you're doing right now, and I haven't really gone to that point yet. Like the more it hits me, the more I think about it, or like the more, you know, I gotta see how like my job is. Like my job is okay, but it's like you know, I also got the, you know, kind of flaws. But like but I feel like a good amount of jobs have their flaws. Like I'm not sure how many jobs like people actually, you know, go to and like actually like enjoy their work nowadays. Cause like I feel like a lot of stuff is like more so kind of like keep employees at the level, like make sure like they know enough for their job and not read too much, not read too much else, you know, and you know keep, and then you know try to keep them there for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years. Um, Whereas though, like I feel like a lot of people do want to grow, or like a lot of people want to be able to, you know, try different things out, or a lot of people want to maybe try to, you know, just venture out and see what else is out there, but at the same time, you know, make that money that they're making at the job. So like that's honestly like that's the biggest struggle really, is just living in your purpose while making that money that you've been making at your job, and that's honestly where I'm at right now. This is like, cause I really appreciate the freedom of like, you know, being those, you know, wake up slow mornings and you know things like that, and at the same time just like having time to help out people, having more time to make videos like this, um, you know, and cause I got a lot of ideas. Like I think a lot of ideas during the day. And it's like, how do I have time to do this? Or when can I do this? Or can I dedicate enough energy to it that, you know, hopefully work doesn't, you know, sap out of me, you know, doing like the week, like a week to week basis. And it's tough, you know, like, cause like I said, like, it's really like ambitious and uplifting to think about this. Like, and actually, like, it's really a good thing if you really think, or like when it comes to mind, it's like, hey, I should do something better than what I'm doing right now, something greater than what I'm doing right now. So I mean, it's actually not a bad thing, but it's that something's going on. It's like you can't. It's kind of hard for you to start that, and you know, I know. There are a few times where it's like, all right, you know, job's not working out. I gotta do something else. I gotta pivot, or I gotta, you know, take some time, whatever. But you know, that's hard to do nowadays in this current economy where so much uncertainty and so much rising costs, and you know technology's on the rise, so it's kind of hard to do. But I think eventually we could do it, and I think it's gonna come to a point where it's like a lot of people gonna be like, all right, you know, jobs are maybe not coming to plenty, or you know. Or a lot of times it's like, all right, like it's time for me to make that move, make that change, and you know, start living my purpose, start enjoying what I'm doing, you know, start enjoying life more, you know, and find that purpose. So I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen maybe in the next couple of years, especially because I see that AI is probably gonna take away a good amount of jobs too. So that's gonna force a lot of people to pivot to something maybe more purposeful, like and things like that. So you know. I feel like when people got like their backs against the wall, or you know people like kind of like pressure, I feel like a lot of people rise from that. A lot of people figure out like things from that. So I think that's where a lot of change will gonna happen. I could be wrong, but I believe in that, because you know I see it from people. That's kind of like similar to me myself. So that'd be good. But let me rambling. Like the video, get a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on the next video.